Welcome to first and only SaaS News Digest featured on LinkedIn, where I cover news, events, and updates that are happening in the SaaS community worldwide. And our first digest today says that the wide variety of SaaS tools now available is causing decision paralysis. Companies are faced with too many choices in a chaotic market, and sometimes the process of choosing and implementing a new SaaS tool takes more time than completing the original task. When we look at the SaaS collaboration tools, for example, we have hundreds of products available today. The most familiar among them is probably Slack, which focuses on collaboration. And the developers at Slack realize how important integrations are. You can link your Slack account to everything, from Google Drive to HubSpot. But this level of integration is not common in the SaaS world yet. What we really have, according to Forbes.com writer Gordon Brown, is SaaS chaos. Integrating tools and programs means navigating a complex web of new and sometimes confusing options. No one wants to take a time to test a variety of solutions to find the best fit. And the longer adoption takes, the more frustrated teams become. So how can companies deal with this mess of tools and platform choices? According to Brown, one of the solutions to the chaos is a platform that helps business leaders and IT teams understand their full software stack. Leaders need to be able to control their entire company's cloud software in one place, including analytics. One tool is the name of the free platform that does exactly that. And they help companies manage their SaaS tools. And they offer one-click user management and spend analysis for every app and company is using. We were likely to see the development of more SaaS solutions like OneTool as more and more companies work to organize their SaaS chaos. Our next digest covers S&P Global article written by Chris Marsh. In it, Marsh takes a step back to examine one of the larger changes reshaping the technology landscape. According to him, we are at the beginning of a new era, and mass aggregation is the name of the game. Functionality-specific apps strung together through open APIs or off-the-shelf integrations are not the direction of the future. In their place, we're going to see new enterprise platforms and more of what some call systems of delivery. So rather than the software solutions competing to be best of breed, they're shifting to compete for best of suite. This converged and enterprise platforms are rising in popularity as more narrow and specific point solutions are being left behind. Marsh says that this reality is driving the synthesis of information, data, and people across silos. And SaaS vendors are increasingly focused on developing centralized hubs that can support an ecosystem of apps. And this is what truly signals the end of the era in SaaS and the beginning of an exciting new one. And this centralized hubs developed, they will mature into the system of delivery that offer the workflow and workplace more agility. System of delivery will consolidate different work execution capabilities and support highly agile work across all departments. We can find evidence of this trend in Adobe acquisition of Workfront and Salesforce acquiring Slack. And these companies are looking to forge new and more agile workflows with improved collaboration and capabilities. And Marsh believes this is the tipping point. Business outcomes were historically determined by the limitations of technology, but now business outcomes are determined by what those technologies make possible. And our final digest today covers a great strategy article on the product adoption by Joe Daniels at userpilot.com. The article highlights just how crucial product adoption is and what it means for many SaaS products. According to Daniels, you can spend thousands of dollars in marketing and hours fine-tuning your sales funnel and still get no result. And then, when this happens, it's very likely because you need to improve your product adoption. And this term refers to the shift where your users move from the initial activation stage to fully buying into your product. Essentially, product adoption is opposite of the churn, and it means your users plan to stick around for the long term. Well, product adoption is also an important step when it comes to product-led growth strategies. And the 4 primary stages of PLG are activate, adopt, adore, and advocate. And many experts, including Daniels, believe that the stage focused on adoption is the most important. Activation is easy with free trials, where users can quickly try out your SaaS product. But getting them to actually adopt the solutions requires getting them to pay, and that can be much harder to accomplish. And to address this challenge, Daniels outlines several things you can do to increase product adoption. And the first involves nailing your aha moment. Get a clear picture of why your existing customers choose to stick around. The second tip is to improve your onboarding experience. And users need to see the right message at the right time, and sometimes onboarding flows needs to be customized to a different customer segments. Take a time to create an onboarding experience that can tailor it correctly for each buyer. The third way to increase product adoption is to invest in customer success. And this means offering customer education that helps users get the most out of your product. And finally, utilize in-app marketing, which means messages within your product should encourage adoption through notification, tooltips, and sign-up screens. According to Daniels, in-app marketing can be more effective than other standard forms of marketing. Make sure to check out our upcoming SaaS Talk Show episode, where we'll dive even deeper into the product adoption, and we will be joined by our special guest, Brandon Drew, a technology investor who specializes in operation efficiency. I hope you enjoyed SaaS News Digest. The SaaS News Digest belongs to all of us and provides the value to the members of our community because of you. So please click on like or insightful button, share the SaaS Digest on your LinkedIn page. Let's work together in developing this community and setting new SaaS global standards. My name is Arden Gassan. I'm the general partner at SaaS Growth Ventures, and my superpower is I'll help SaaS companies grow sales and revenue. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.